Hello and welcome back to the CT Blueprint course. This is lesson 2. So in this lesson, we are going to go ahead and discuss CT equipment and its components. So the first thing that I am going to cover is the basic old CT scanner. So this is composed by a few things. So you have your gantry, which is the nice outside portion of the CT scanner. So that contains your X-ray tube, your detector array, your generator, your data acquisition system. So those things are housed inside the gantry. And plus, the gantry is what we feed the patient table and the patient through. So, which comes to my next point, is your patient table. So this may be referred to an old term, which most older technologists like myself and the seasoned ones that have been in the business for a long time refer to it as the couch. If you've worked on a picker machine or any machine that was like a single slice, single detector, couch was the term. Okay. And then you have, table straps for patient safety and immobilization. Then you have your operator console, which composes of your computer, your keyboard, your mouse, your chair, and sometimes you have either one or two screens. I know all the CT scanners at my hospital, which we have 5, they all have dual monitors. So, and then you have your power injector for contrast media administration. So that's basically your component of what you see inside of a CT scanner. You also have, your high frequency generator in there. You might have like a backup UPS. So that's your uninterrupted power source in case your hospital loses power and they have to go on emergency power. The CT scanners will be running on that as well. Now, your scanner types. So this is basically what kind of scanner you operate. So like I was saying, a single slice, so it's a single detector. So this is scanners with one detector and the X-ray tube. So this is the early prototype of the first generation scanners, also the second, because multi-detectors didn't start coming out until the 3rd generation, when you were able to have more of a detector array and it rotates around the patient together. Then you have your multi-slice, so that's your multi-detector. So this is many detectors that rotate with the X-ray tube. So your third generation technology is used today with all the designs of CT scanners. So every CT scanner out there on the market is based off of this technology. Now, we also have the digital side of CT. So we have PACS, which is your picture archiving communication system. This is where all the patient exams are stored. So, after you're done scanning, it goes over to the PACS system. And then you have your radiology information system. So this is your RIS. So this is your work list on your scanner that is communicating with your hospital's EMR and PACS. So you bring up your work list, your patient work list, you select it because it's tied into the EMR and you have all your patient demographics. And then once you're done, it'll send it to PACS. So those systems go hand in hand. And of course, there's your EMR or your EHR, whichever one, they're interchangeable. So it's your electronic medical record. This is where the patient's charts, where you view orders, history, labs, allergies, you name it. All right, so that is the brief introduction to lesson 2. So just to kind of give you an overview of the intro to CT. So in lesson 3, we're going to talk about radiation in CT, safety, and dose optimization. So I will see you in lesson 3.